Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Nation Plays Football Manager 2017. This is our build-a-team, this is the beta, this is all that business. This is the mid-season review. Here we are currently in 4th place in the Eastern Conference, 6th place in the Supporter Shield. We've only done 16 games. Teams ahead of us have 2 games in hand. But the good thing about how we're playing right now is we've only got 3 losses. So that's pretty much, I believe, the second least losses in the whole league. So that bodes well for our ability to make a push at the end. You know, if we can just do that 1 or 2 little things that get us over the hump and turn those draws into wins, then, you know, we can make a push for the first place. Or at least the top 2, because in the MLS you want to finish top 2 in your division, because then you get a bye in the first round of the playoffs. You definitely want to finish first in the Supporter Shield, but we're a ways away from that right now. We're 7 points back of Houston. So that's going to be difficult, but, you know, we can still do it. If you look at our schedule, haven't been great. Gone 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss over the last 5 games. So it's, well, I guess you don't count the, that was a U.S. Cup game, so you don't count that. So I guess we've gone 3 draws and 2 losses. So that's not terrible, but still not great. We need some more wins in there if we're going to ever catch up to the first place teams. The other thing I noticed is that MLS here is a couple of games short. I'm not sure what's happening. There's only 31 games on the schedule. I thought there were supposed to be 34, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I thought I saw somewhere that was in their notes to say they know that that's wrong and they got to fix it, but I don't know. Another interesting thing that happened, I mean, I don't know how interesting it is, but it's interesting to me, is that, where did that email go? There's an email that said the World Cup is moving to Argentina in 2022 rather than hosted by Qatar. Apparently, teams complained about the scheduling in Qatar, so they moved it to Argentina. Did that really happen? Is that really going to happen? Are they prophetic? I don't know. But we shall see. Anyway, this is the mid-season review, so I think we're doing pretty well. The game is performing well also. I think part of it might be due to my having a smaller database. So, you know, things load a little faster and that kind of stuff. So it seems better. In terms of performance, the graphical engine seems better. The matches run better. You know, there's a few nitpicky things here and there. Some features that were in last year, but, well, I can't even call them features. They were just sort of, I don't know, little add-ons here and there, little things that make the game just a little bit more convenient in terms of visual cues that aren't there. But maybe they'll put those back in. I don't know. Other things, I think, for at least for MLS, there seem to be more players available. I know previous versions, people complained that MLS teams just didn't make any players available, and you could never trade with them or, you know, get players off their roster. So it seems like they're a little more free with making trades and transfers and things like that. It seems like there are more and better players available, so that's good. I started out thinking that the game was a little too easy. You know, I was winning too many matches, especially with an expansion team, but, you know, now it's gotten a little more difficult. Teams have caught up to what I was doing. I've had to try and change some things up, but we'll see about that. Let's see, roster moves. I guess we can look at our transfers, see if we've done anything of interest. note recently. Not a lot transfer-wise. We sold a central defender here for $68,000. It's nothing big. We've moved some players in and out of loans. Acquired a backup goalkeeper, Ryan Mira. That's about it. Trade-wise, oops, let's take a look at trades. Anything? Oh yeah, we traded our backup goalkeeper, well, third string goalkeeper who was never going to play, and our 4th round pick, and $50,000 for somebody else's 4th round pick, just to sort of get rid of the guy who was making too much money, and we needed to get rid of him. So we, spent a little to sort of get him off the books. That's fine, I think. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the international slot thing, you can sell those. It's a resource you can sell. I've sold a couple of mine to get some draft picks because I like draft picks. So hopefully if you're in the MLS and you're not going to use a bunch of foreign players, you can do the same thing. I guess that's it. I guess that's everything we got going on. So let's take a look at what we're at. Anything? Schedule, competitions, training. Here we go. We're playing the New York Red Bull in the mid-season game. Take a look at their team, see what they look like. So you can see they're a little higher quality than last season. Teams were just, I don't know, not that good in the MLS. But now they've gotten a little better. They've still got some not so good players on their team. That's for them to figure out, I suppose. Seems like they've got better players on the bench here than what they've got in their lineup at some spots. But again, that's for them to figure out. Let's go to our team selection. We've moved our youngster, Jason Hickman. He was on loan, 19 years old, but he's unhappy with his loan because he's not getting enough playing time. He's good enough to start for us, so we might as well bring him in and play him. Even though Lance Lang is still playing well at 29 years old, got to move on to the future at some point. Let's see, we got Cole Seller in at defense because we've got some injuries, we got some suspensions. Boateng and Colin are both suspended. Ramirez is injured, and we've got 2 guys out on internationals. Both of our midfielders, Mr. Mixelplix and Boateng, are out in midfield. So we brought up youngster Leon Charles, 18 years old, to play midfield for us. Other than that, it's pretty similar to what we've been doing. Okay, we got some guys lacking match sharpness, but we knew that. Let's see, Hickman, attacking midfielder left. So let's make him number 13, even though he wants 14. Yeah, too bad. And Charles is a midfielder, so you know what? We're going to make him number 7. Just to make him feel special. Give him a single-digit number. And away we go, maybe. There we go, that was weird. Okay, how much of a boost is I don't care. Send in the assistant coach to answer that. Hey, look at that, they're copying us with our same formation. We don't really have the skipping man formation right now. So I guess we can... Maybe we're copying them. Did we ever think of that? I don't know. But I don't think so. I think it's just randomness. Okay, let's just go with that. Leave their fullbacks alone for the moment. Pep talk, passionate. We're the favorites here, I guess? No. Still don't know why we're the favorites. We're like an expansion team. Oh, we're at home again. Our lovely, quaint little town. Not sure what building that is in the background. It could be the Civic Center or something. I don't know. Looks like it's out in the suburbs somewhere. So here we are in the blue. Going against the Red Bulls, of course, in the red and white. Classic uniforms. And looks like we get the first highlight. Blake with the free kick. Seiler, look at that. The young defenseman with the header. First goal of the season. Hasn't got much playing time this season. Maybe I should give him some more. But the guys ahead of him are just so much better than him. That was a pathetic attempt by their goalkeeper. They got a few fans there in the background. Again, one of the little nitpicky things is there's no signage in the MLS that tells you what stadium you're at, what team is the home team, and I kind of enjoyed that. It made it so I didn't have to remember what team I was playing or who was at home. Maybe there's some other way to tell. Maybe the team who's first is home. I don't know. I've never paid attention. Zach Allen picked up an injury. That's no good. We are so low on strikers. It's ridiculous. What kind of injury? Upper body injury. I'm going to let him play out the half, I think. Slight chest injury, yeah. Not going to take him off the field for that. Blake, nobody there. Nobody for the rebound either. Ooh, we moved up to second place. Uh-oh, they got a good little counterattack here. Our defense is back. Let's mark these dudes. There we go, nice steal. Allen, get it up. So I've discovered the key to our offense really is Alvarez. We need to have him in attack mode. Cruz, come on, buddy. What was that? We need to have him at attacking midfielder and in attack stance. Or whatever you call that. Because otherwise, we leave every scoring opportunity up to our striker. And that's just, ouch. That's too much pressure for one guy. No card, no card, no card. There we go. Just a stern talking to for Mr. Alvarez. They get the highlight though. Mullet. There's a good defense. Get the steal. Get the steal. Oh, they were all over him, but nobody to outlet it to. It's a fairly exciting half, just about over. Our defense has been playing well. We got the 1-goal lead. See if we can keep it up here in the last minute. Don't let them score. Get there. Blake, good job. And that should be half. There it is. Pep talk. Media have given you a lot of hype. All right. Let's calm down a little bit at halftime. Let's go a little slower, a little more disciplined. Our young forward here is looking nervous, or a young winger. Assertively, no pressure on you today. No, he didn't care about that. You tell him there's no pressure, that just means there's more pressure. Take a look at our Zach Allen. All right, he's still feeling all right. He might be injured longer, which means I'm gonna have to go out and get a forward, which I kind of wanted to do anyway, but I didn't want to be rushed into it. I didn't want to have to pay too much. Oh, there he is. Aggravated the injury too much, so we got to bring in the other rookie, Joe Akoff. So right now we're rolling with 2 rookie strikers. Not so good. Making the advance forward, I suppose. I have faith in you. Go out there and make a difference. Okay, he didn't care about that. And there's the sub, I guess. I don't know. See, that's my other pet peeve is they don't show you the sub. They show you the guy who subbed out, not the guy who subbed in. That's annoying to me. All right, Alvarez is a little tired. Need to get Forsyth in the game more often, but it's hard when the other guy is kind of the key to your offense. We got 80 minutes gone already. Here we go. Do we get a highlight? Nice throw. Forsyth? No. Oh, almost got the steal there. Oh boy, keep him out. Keep him out. No, that's going in. See, this is it. We just don't have that extra oomph, whatever it is, to not just draw every match. Let's pause this for a second. Going for our instructions. You know what? Let's go attacking. Let's try to get the win here. Yeah, we'll stick to that. See if we can make a difference here. Get the... Uh-oh. Let's get a steal. Nice steal. Cruz. Oh, well, that didn't make a difference. Whole lot of nothing. So there we go. Another draw. Not good enough. We should have won. Okay. Everybody but Alvarez was fired up by that. High standards we got here. We dropped back to 5th. We were in 2nd place for a moment and then dropped. Still only 3 losses on the season, but we need to start getting some wins and not just the draws. Blake, only a 6.9 rating. Seiler with the man of the match. 16 interceptions and a goal. Yeah, okay, there's his goal on this side. All right. So there we are, mid-season preview, review, 3-view. Just waiting now for the updates to come. I don't know how Fast and Furious if they're gonna update the beta or not. I don't think the beta is gonna be out long enough for them to bother updating it, but maybe they will. If they do, then I'll have to start a new save, I guess. Probably take a team in the Premier League just for fun. But other than that, we'll just stay the course and we'll keep playing this save until the real game comes out. So, see ya, bye.